Hello, Key. Hello, Governor. We are back, Key. Okay, let's get warmed up. Unique New York. Unique New York. Impressions. Impressions are a great way of warming up your voice. Joe Swanson. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Moist Critical. Hey, guys. Moist Critical here on a video on something that's actually not very entertaining, but I make it entertaining with my monotone and down-to-earth nature. Alright, that's literally the only two people I can think of right now. Everyone, I want to introduce you, though, to our new channel mascot, our new friend, Terry the Tentacle Monster. I picked this up the other day just because I thought it represented my channel really well. I mean, if anyone's ever wondering what my channel is all about, literally, I can just sum it up with this next 4-second clip. That's pretty much all I do here. All right, everyone say goodbye to Key. She will not be joining us for this video. The figures that we are reviewing today are over our net worth, so I will not need her assistance with this unboxing. Don't worry though, Key will be fine. I'm sure we'll hear her in this video in the background as she tries to break down my door like an actual SWAT team. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is a very special day. It is a very special video, and I know I say that just about every video just because every day is special that I get to spend with all you guys. Put that in your Hallmark card and smoke it. But today we are going to be finally unboxing two figures that I have been waiting literal months to share with you guys. So without further ado, without any more goofs and gaffs, let me go grab the figures. Alright, these boxes are a little bit larger than I thought they were going to be. I love in the anime figure collecting world that the more expensive the figure is, the more boring and plain the box is. Every serious anime figure collector knows that as soon as you see that word printed on a plain cardboard box, your wallet has been crying. And oh boy, did it cry for me to get these two figures. That's right, it is finally happening. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Furyu, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, 1/4 scale, Toru, and Kana figures. I have been waiting a long time to say that. I'm going to go ahead and set the larger of the two boxes down for now because we're only working with so much table space as per usual. Assuming that's Toru because she definitely is the thicker of the two choices here, but I guess we'll find out here shortly. Before we start tearing this box apart though, there definitely is a few things that I should mention as we are looking at these figures. The absolute number one thing about these figures is their price tag. These were extremely expensive, and that is coming from someone who has spent quite a lot over the years on plastic anime waifus. In fact, I think this is the most I've ever spent on a pair of plastic waifus, and that is coming off our Mama Shiranu video, which those were also a very pretty penny. I think there's a lot of confusion as to why these were so expensive, coming from people who are not familiar with Furyu or the companies that they were partnering with to manufacture these figures. The company that Furyu actually worked with to manufacture this Kana and Toru figure was Yoshitaku. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And they have a long history of producing amazingly ornate Japanese traditional dolls. They have dabbled a little bit in the anime and pop culture worlds, but their main history comes from producing these amazingly detailed, just very beautiful, ornate Japanese-style dolls. If you don't know what those are, if you've ever seen Dress Up Darling, it's what the guy in that makes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what they're known for. And that's not a tradition that the Japanese take lightly, so if you've been in business as long as Yoshitaku has, then you must be doing something very, very much right. So I just wanted to briefly go over that as we start unboxing these figures. Hopefully that kind of explains their price tag a little bit better to those out there who are curious. Pretty much at the end of the day with these figures, you're going to be paying for the extremely high craftsmanship that Yoshitaku is known for, partnered with Furyu, which is also very much known for their extremely high quality anime figures. So hopefully these figures do not disappoint. I'll leave a link in the description to the Yoshitaku website if you guys are interested in checking them out. It is really cool looking through their website and seeing some of these scenes that they create with their traditional dolls. Just super high quality, extremely detailed. It is really awesome. Definitely check it out if you're interested. Besides that little extra information though, these are a standard 1/4 scale PVC figure. The extra craftsmanship from Yoshitaku though should really shine with the clothing. So that is what I'm very excited to see as we unbox these. All right, here is the actual box that the figures come packaged in, and on first looks here, it is very mysterious. It is a completely black box with just a little bit of writing on the front. Really no indication as to what could be in here other than the Miss Kobayashi a Dragon Maid logo on the back of the box, which I do definitely recognize. I'm going to try my best to be extremely careful with these as I do unbox them, even though that doesn't always seem to work out on this channel. I even contemplated getting some of like those jewelry gloves to unbox these just because of the craftsmanship behind the material, especially of the clothing itself. But I guess we'll just kind of wing it at this point and see what happens. That's something I really didn't mention too is, oh my god. Oh, look at the instruction booklet. Oh my god. It's beautiful. This is literally the nicest instruction booklet I have ever seen. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, what was I saying before that? Oh, and that's how I was explaining these figures to people when they're asking on my stream or in my Discord. You are kind of exiting the anime figure collecting world with these figures and entering the doll collecting world with these figures. These kind of sit in that gray area in between those two categories, at least in my opinion. This is crazy though. This instruction booklet is awesome, though. I love it. We even have a little bit of a history of the Yoshitaku company here. Founded in 1711. I wasn't lying when I've said they've been in business for a long time. You know what the rest of the world was doing in 1711? Getting a splinter and then dying 2 days later. Japan out here, though, making these amazing dolls. Founded in 1711 in the middle of the Edo period, the longest established doll store in Tokyo. Wow, I actually didn't know that. Huh. We want to cherish the heart of each customer who loves and raises the Yoshitaku dolls. With the thought in mind, we have been creating dolls with a consistent attitude since our founding, always continuing to work on new things with the motto, tradition is born from continuous innovation. We will keep making proposals that suit the times. That's actually really cool that they added that to the instructions here. I've learned something new today. And without further ado, it's so shiny. I can see it just peeking through. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get Kana out of the box here. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. There she is for all you guys at home. I haven't really seen her yet, so let me get a... Oh my god. I've never seen such a large-scale Kana face before. This is... It's beautiful. This is going to be one of the reviews that I don't really know what to say just because it's like so beautiful and I don't know how to express that to you guys. All right, I guess the next step is just to go ahead and open this. I'm actually kind of nervous, and that's coming from someone who's opened up probably 400 or 500 figures over the years. Good lord, I will say she was packaged well. That's some of the strongest blister packaging I've ever dealt with. Here is the base itself, literally just a super shiny black piece of plastic. Nothing too fancy there. Oh my god. Okay, let's read the instructions because I really don't want to mess this up. All right, looks like it assembles just like any other figure we've dealt with, so guess we'll just go for it. Here's a little sign that comes with the figure. You're supposed to display it, which we'll get on the base here towards the end. I'm actually not 100% sure what this says. I think that maybe it's the Yoshitaku X F-Nex, the manufacturer company, and then maybe like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid or Kana or something. I don't know. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Breathe, AP. Okay, let's go ahead and do this very, very carefully. I will also mention that I will have the link to my Discord down below because I know people are going to have a lot of questions about these figures and just questions for me in general, so that really is the best way to get a hold of me. So here is the Kana head. It is a little bit weird holding just her head in my hand, so I'm going to go ahead and move on now. I feel like I'm disrespecting someone by touching the fabric. Oh man, I just got to do it though. And they said in the instructions that you may have to kind of wiggle her head back and forth to get it to seat correctly if it is a little bit tight. Go ahead and get her on the base. They also said that you might have to apply some pressure onto her clogs towards the base if she's not going in easily, but looks like she went in no problem. Oh my god, she's beautiful. It's a lot of money. Okay, I get that. All right, believe me, I get that. But I don't know if I've ever felt such quality in a material, specifically the clothing of this figure, in anything else before. It feels so nice that I actually feel guilty touching it because I feel like I'm disrespecting somebody somewhere. Like as soon as I touch this with my bare hands, there's some old Japanese man waking up somewhere, just his spider senses tingling. It is just it is just beautiful though. I mean, the clothing is 90% of why you would buy this figure, because that's really where the quality is from this Yoshitaku company, and it is just breathtaking in appearance. The amount of colors, the patterns, the flowers, the gold lacing, it is just so intricate. There's so much going on here. This yukata is just breathtaking, and comparing that to the rest of the figure with Kana with her light hair and the flowers in her hair and the fan, the gold and the silver, it is just it is beautiful. I guess my only complaint is the base itself is very plain. It would have been nice to have some sort of like tile or street or some sort of theme for it, but I think that comes down to this Yoshitaku company. If they were the ones in charge of this base, they're not really known for that. They're more known for their clothing and their other accessories. I want to say with the Toru version of this figure, there was actually some sort of case that you could buy with it that had some sort of scene with it, but I'm not sure. I feel like I read that somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I can't describe it any other way to you guys. Hopefully when I do the B-roll for these figures, which will be coming up very soon, it does really highlight what I'm trying to express here. Oh, that is nice. That is a very nice figure. We still have to unbox Toru though, so I'm gonna go ahead and set her aside somewhere where she will be safe and will not fall over and get destroyed. I've talked a lot. Okay, well, that's not good. Well, I guess that's the end of that unboxing knife. I've talked a lot about Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid on streams and in other videos. It literally is my favorite anime of all time. It is just the perfect combination in my mind of a story and of humor and of seriousness and of funny moments and sad moments and amazing characters. You know an anime is good when you can't choose your favorite character because they're all amazing except Elma. She sucks. I mean, you do have Luca, who is just... You got a Lulu. You got Kana. You even have Miss Kobayashi herself, which is... Yeah, why not? You know what? I've come this far. And that's why I was so excited for these figures as well, is it's not very often that an anime that I watch gets figures of this quality. I watch some very terrible anime that rarely gets anything in the aftermarket. But thank God for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, because they're getting a bunch of figures, including 2 actual 1/4 scale figures, which I'll be sure to review on this channel when they do come out. I'm so surrounded right now by boxes and packaging that it'd be very difficult for me to get up and get another knife, so we're just going to try our best with this classic American Chinese thing. I mean, I can't really describe how amazing that this manual is. It has pictures. It has English and Japanese for every single step. It has how-tos, worst cases, telling you what to press, what not to press. I will also mention that these have been packaged extremely well so far. Every single layer has been wrapped in bubble wrap. The boxes that they use are actual boxes and not like paper thin. Kind of what I would hope when you're shipping figures of this price point, but just thought I'd mention in case anybody was worried about it. I really need to invest in a bigger table or to start buying smaller figures, but I think the table is the smarter idea. This feels big for the 4 scale. Like, I've unboxed quite a few 4 scales in my day, but this feels even big for that. I mean, I am literally holding a baseball right now of Toru's head. It is that big. You got her horns, you got her traditional made little thingy here. And just like Kana, you got a bunch of really fancy, really well done flowers. And without further ado, let's get her body. This blister is... Okay, before I take her out, I'm going to get the base ready, just so I have a place to actually put her when I do unbox her. Just like the Kana, it is just a standard plastic, shiny black base. Good lord. This is a 4 scale? This looks massive for a 4 scale. I could be mistaken, but there's a lot of Toru here. Oh my god. Damn, she's thick. What the fuck? Toru's got ass for days. I didn't know that. Okay, and as per instructions, we're going to do pretty much the same thing that we did with the Kana. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to go and get her on the base here. Push down on her clogs or whatever they're called, just to make sure she's secure on the base. This is not a 4 scale, okay? I've unboxed a few 4 scales in my day. This is not a 4 scale. Okay. I think we're good. It is crazy. It is crazy how beautiful this figure is. There she is in all her glory, the 1/4 scale Furyu Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid Toru figure. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I actually was a little bit nervous about this one compared to the Kana, at least looking off the pictures as they were releasing them. For some reason, the neck and the face and the angle of it kind of bugged me a little bit. It just looked like it was a little bit off, but now seeing it in person, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it, at least in my opinion. Once I got everything together, this one is just... It's so beautiful. I know I've said that so many times during this review, but I don't really know what other word I can say to express the detail in this yukata, in this figure. It is just, it's amazing. I also really like how the yukatas on the Kana and Toru figure both kind of fit their personality. The Kana one was definitely a lot more mellow, a lot more relaxed in its color choice and its color palette, while the Toru one is bright and reds and these debating colors, and it's just, it fits her personality very, very well. The scale on the Toru one specifically feels huge as well. I don't know if it's just me, but she feels much larger than a 1/4 scale, at least that I'm typically used to. I wish I had one that I could compare it to real quick. Just to compare real quick here for the lulz, I mean, here's a typical 1/4 scale we're all used to, and then here's Toru. Toru could freaking femdom the crap out of Shimikaze here. Like, this is... God damn, she's big. I mean, I'm not complaining, but Jesus, she's thick. All I can really say at the end of the day about these figures, though, is the detail is just amazing and it really blew me away. And the quality, the amount of colors, and just everything about them is just visually amazing. But you guys know, with every figure review, I gotta give you at least a little bit of a closer look at the figures at hand. So here is a much more detailed look at the 1/4 scale Furyu, Kana, and Toru figures for you guys at home. Enjoy. Now comes the part after you've bought some figures and you don't have any room to display them, and you have to think, where am I going to display these? I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure out something. Leave your comment below on how I should display these. I'm thinking they deserve their own little display cases, but let me know what you guys think. Alrighty, everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as we took a look at two very, very special figures. Figures that I didn't really think we'd ever be unboxing something of this caliber on this channel, but here we are. Yeah, just amazing. Maybe someday I actually will do an unboxing video on the life-size Kana figure. I don't know. I mean, the sky's the limit at this point. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, anything for me, then be sure to check out my Discord link down below. I'd love to hang out with you guys. It's so much fun talking to everyone in this hobby, in that Discord, so be sure to check that out if you are interested. Also, the link to my Instagram will be down there, so if you want to see different figure pictures, if you want to reach out to me on there, then be sure to check that out as well. But other than that, thank you everyone for watching. I could not be here and unboxing these figures without you, so I'm very, very appreciative of that, and I'll be sure to catch all of you in the next video. Peace.